Alright, hello and welcome back to Downstage Gaming and this sick beat. I am your host, Josh, and this is part 4 of our Let's Play of 12 Hours to Die. When we last left off, we had basically had a couple of flashbacks. We met up with our main team, and then we separated once again. We're currently with Cecile and Tomoka. And we've searched half of the rooms on the third floor here. Now we're going to search the other half. There's going to be some puzzle at the end of this that is like medium range, middle school math nonsense. And I'm not looking forward to it. Or maybe I am. If it redeems me, perhaps I am. New classroom. Check the chalkboard. A 3. Oh! Another book. Don't keep us waiting. What does it say? Mean, the average out of a list of numbers. So add up the values, then divide them by the number of values. Right, okay. Couldn't they have just called it the average instead of mean? I mean, it's just so mean. Oh my god, Cecile. I don't make the rules, I just read them. Okay, so we have our 3 different things now. Our books that explain things to us. Let's continue on to 307. And the number of the room is 0. Show me 0. Well, that's pointless. Pointless? How? There's no value to it. It just seems lazy. I don't know. I'm not complaining. Maybe there's no value to you, Cecile. Did you ever think about that? I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. You're in the... I don't know. I don't actually know. I was thinking about where I would put Cecile in my ranking of these characters so far. Obviously, Billy's at the bottom. Honestly, honestly, all the dudes are at the bottom. Tomoka's next because I don't like her weird, awkward laugh that I gave her, and probably then Cecile and then Reina. That's my current ranking. Felix, I don't know enough about Felix. Nothing here as usual. And there's a number on the chalkboard as usual. And that number is a 2. Alright. I mean, I'd be fine with Edmund if he wasn't such a little grade nerd, but, you know, we've already established that he is, so. Hey guys, I bet I'm psychic. There's a number on the chalkboard. Oh my gosh, you're right! Someone give me an Oscar. And it's a 6. You know something else? There's a book here, too. I was not expecting a 4th. Well, wait, did we not already get something about the median? Wait. I can just look it up. Whatever, it doesn't matter. We'll look at this in a second when we solve the puzzle. What does it say? The median, that's the middle value. Tomoka says she's right. She's been here before, right? Okay. Which room should we go to? Yeah, so the previous group already searched through all these rooms, but for whatever reason they didn't feel like solving the puzzle. Just like back on the first floor. We need a key or someone to access the electronic locks to open it. Okay, so yeah, just like first floor, the room 10 is locked, and then the room 11 will have the keypad. That only makes me want to go in even more. I know what you mean, it bothers me too. I think that's all of them. Alright, except for 311. Let's go try and... I didn't mean to hit that. Let's go try and open it then. Yeah! Tomoka? Is it time for you to have a flashback? She's staring out the window. There's something on her mind. What are you thinking about? I was just wondering what the point of these puzzles are. I mean, the last one was so unnecessarily difficult. What do you mean? If they intended for us to escape by solving the puzzles, then why did they establish the Inquisition and those other rules? Maybe they were hoping we'd give up before we noticed? That doesn't seem very likely. Either way, we should try and solve these puzzles. Maybe they overlooked a window or something and we can get out. Yep, that's definitely true. Yeah, you're right. It's worth trying at least. Let's go. Tomoka, you're on the right track. You're clearly thinking about this, unlike everyone else. She's making progress. Huh? When she first came to Plymouth Academy, she almost never spoke. You were kinda like her back then. Maybe that's why she opened up to you. Anyway, we shouldn't keep her waiting. Let's stop focusing on character. Yeah. Sorry to keep you waiting. It's fine. Alright, this is the last door. So the puzzle solution is the passcode for this door, right? That's what I assume. Looks just like the keypad on the first floor. Will only accept a 4-digit passcode. Then let's get to it. Okay. So, 4 digits, right? So, I think what we can assume, because there's 4 things, right? So we have mode. What else do we have? We have range. We have mean. And we have median. Okay, so the 4 numbers have to be those in this list of numbers that we've been given, right? That's good. Okay, I didn't realize I'd freaking need. Hang on. I have a journal. Let me grab it here. Okay. I should have prepared this ahead of time. Okay, here we go. So, we should get all the numbers. We should get them in order, right? In like, numerological order? Is that a thing? Alright, we got a 0. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, we have 1 0. I didn't see any 1s. We have 3. We've got a 2. We've got 2 2s. 2 2s and 3 3s? Is that right? Yes. Okay. Yes. 2 2s. 3 3s. Okay. What's the next highest? We've got a 7. We've got an 8. We've got a 6. Anything lower than a 6? We have 2 6s. Okay. We think we saw 1 7. Yes. 1 7, 1 8. And is that it? I believe that's it. Okay. So 1 7, 1 8. So we got 0 2 2, 3 3 3, 6 6, 7 8. Okay. Now, mode. That's the number which appears most often in a set of numbers. In this case, mode is 3. So I'm writing that down because there's 3 3s. We don't have a higher number of any number. Next, we get range. Range is you take the largest and the smallest in the list and you subtract them. So we've got 8 minus 0, and that's 8. Right? am I correct so far, audience? Alright, mean. The average out of a list of numbers. You divide the sum of the values, then divide by the number of... I think you're supposed to add them all up, and then divide by the number. Right? What's the other one? Let's come back to that one last. Median is the middle value in a list of numbers. Right, so I remember doing this in math. Like, you start the 2 ends. We have the 0, the 8. We have the 2, the 7, the 2, the 6, the 3, the 6. So we have 2 3s. So median should be 3. And, alright, so let's come back to this. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we add all of them, and then we divide it by how many total numbers there are. So here we go. Addition time. 0, 0. 2 plus 2 is 4. 3 plus 2 plus 3, that's 9. 9 plus 4 is 13. 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 plus 13 is 25. 25 plus 7 is 32. 32 plus 8 is 40. So 40 is our total, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 divided by 10. 40 divided by 10 equals 4. So that means our mean is 4. Given that came out cleanly, I have to assume that I'm right. Alright, so we've got mode 3, range 8, mean 4, median 3. I'm gonna just try it in that order, because that was the order that we got it in. I don't know if the order will even matter. 3. Thank God. Alright, totally redeemed. No one told me there would be maths as this achievement that you can't see that I unlocked. Okay, alright. Putting the journal down. Jesus Christ. Alright, we did it. Yes! Awesome! Take that, you stupid puzzle. That's how I'm feeling, Cecile. Let's go in. You don't have to tell me twice. Alright, let's get something good this time. How about that? I feel, this time, the 4 cleared, filling me with a sense of accomplishment. Alright. This looks just like all the other classrooms! But there has to be something here. Otherwise, why would they bother keeping it locked? I mean, did we even get anything in the last one? We got like some papers, right? It doesn't show us anything. Alright. I'm gonna be really cheesed off if there's nothing here. I'm gonna be equally cheesed. Well, there's nothing written on the chalkboard this time. The cabinets are still locked. And as usual, the closet is locked. Nothing in the desks. What about the teachers? Oh, always something in the teachers. I'm on it! Ooh! I think that's where we found the papers last time, too. Did you find something? Yeah, look! A box! Not just that, it's filled with movies. What kind? Oh, that's right, the thing we found last time were... It wasn't just papers, it was the tests. Because that was where we had our flashback. That was what led to our Billy flashback. So I wonder if these are supposed to give you clues to the person that trapped here, or the reason that they're trapped here? I don't know. What kind? Let's see. There's Die Harderer, Resident Kane. How we doing on these parodies so far? Ooh, I don't recognize this one. Treasure Hike. Let's see. It's full of twists. Like the part where we find out his mom is still alive. Well, spoilers, Cecile. Man, didn't see that coming. What kind of review is that? Yeah, you don't usually word reviews like that. Sounds weird. I wonder if Argus has seen it. Oh, who am I kidding? Of course he's seen it. Mr. Movie Buff? Yeah, probably. Why are these here? I haven't seen any TVs around. Though even if there were some, now's not the time. Let's waste the last 10 hours we have doing a movie marathon. Her expression shifted as soon as she picked up that movie. Not this one. Quan J? I'm sorry, what? You know what this one's about, right? Quan J's son needs a heart transplant, but the father can't afford it. So he takes the hospital hostage to have them take his heart and give it to his son. Yeah, it's pretty sad. So stupid. Huh? The father was completely selfish. Selfish? How can giving his life to save his son be selfish? Tell me, how would you feel if your father killed himself, leaving you behind? I'd feel pretty bad. Harsh, but I think I get what she means. That man would have left his son alone without a... Well, what was he supposed to do, Cecile? His son would be left to mourn him and face the consequences of his father's actions. Starting to feel like this is getting a little personal for you, bud. But he had no other choice. He didn't have to save his son. What? He only did so to clear his conscience. He never once thought of the crappy life his son would live after he died. I guess. Look, I'm not saying his sacrifice was inherently wrong, but more times than not, the ones being saved is left worse for wear. Whatever. It's just an old movie. Wouldn't hold up today. Nowadays, pacemakers can accomplish the same things as a heart transplant could. Right. You're right. Definitely nothing to dig into here. Doesn't look like there's much else here. So, this is a dead end. Seems like it. A dead end. Just like we're all about to be. Is this really all there is? Ah! No! Edmund? In an act of desperation, I flipped the box, dumping the contents onto the desk. And then I went crazy. What are you doing? There must be something in one of these. I have no reason to believe what I'm saying. We can't give up already. But we can't give up already. Hey, Tomoko, help me check these cases. I don't feel like it. Alright, 10 hours left. Yep. Your time is slowly running out. I'm sure at least one of you must be getting very nervous. But don't fret. Take your time. I'm sure it will be a beautiful death. Boop, 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 boop. A beautiful death. Give me a break. 10 hours left. 10 more hours of this? Room after room? No, we will get out of here. Soon. That was a weird noise. Did we just get locked in? What was that? Oh, we get a key. Okay, that was a weird... Okay, whatever. A key! A key to what? Was it just in the box? It says Stair A. Okay, so now we can access that, which means we can probably get to the second floor. Stairwell A! We can get to the next floor with this. I'll go get the others. Wait. Well, I guess while she's gone, we could try opening it. Right. Alright, third floor hallway. Edmund, may I ask you something? Sure, what is it? What did Cecile mean when she said, more times than not, the one being saved is left worse for wear? Well, let's find out. I think she believes that because someone did sacrifice herself for her. It's a weird way of phrasing that. Sacrifice themselves for her. 2 years ago, junior year. Jesus, every time. Sharks have vertical fins. I feel like every time my voice gets a lot more goofy. Sharks have vertical fins which move from side to side as typically seen in fish. Conversely, whales have horizontal fins which move up and down. So who can tell me what an orca is? A whale. Correct! But I thought orcas were dolphins. You're technically correct. Whales and dolphins both fall under the infraorder Psittacia, whatever, which essentially means aquatic mammal. They are divided into two parvorders, Mysticeti and Odontocinidae. I have no idea what's happening here. Baleen and tooth whales, respectively. Exactly. Since you're on a roll, can you give me examples? Baleen includes any whale with a baleen plate and 2 blowholes. Tell me more about the blowholes, such as blue whales, gray whales, and humpback whales. While tooth, as the name suggests, includes any whales with teeth and 1 blowhole. Examples being narwhals, dolphins, and orcas. Shut up, nerd. You're absolutely correct. He should shut up. Whew. We were expected to know this by now? I don't remember seeing anything about whales in our reading assignment. Now, let's move on to the orca's prey. Did you know orcas hunt great white sharks for their livers? Thank God! I didn't know where I was going with any of that. Can't you go instead? She said she wanted to see you this time. Though I think she'd prefer if we both came, but... Fine, I'll go. Goodbye. Cece. She's going to the hospital this time. Yeah. Come on, let's go. The hospital. Welcome to the Mayflower Community Hospital. That's a pretty pleasant name for a hospital. According to the receptionist, Cecile went to room 40... What? Wait a minute. What did you say to this receptionist? Like, hi, I'm looking for this random person. Where did they go? Oh, yeah, I'll tell you. What am I doing? Why did I follow her? I shouldn't be here. I don't even know who's staying in this room. Just because we went on one shopping date. Danielle Belmont. I'm making progress on my research. Cecile? I think I should be able to make a cure by... Let's not talk about that. How has school been? Fine, but... And Felix? You two can't keep fighting forever. When the time comes, you need to be there for each other. I don't have much time left. No, don't say that! I made a promise! I will save you! Cecile, I'm beyond saving. Please, focus on graduating first. And whatever you do, don't get trapped in the school in some sort of death puzzle game. I'm sorry, but visiting hours are over. I should get out of here. I shouldn't have been here to begin with. Ah! Edmund, what are you... Were you listening? I'm sorry. Can we talk? Would have thought she'd been madder. Maidenhair Park. Weird name for a park. As you might have guessed, that woman is my mother. She's the best mother I could ever ask for. She had to work long hours to raise her 2 kids, but she always had time for us. And no matter how tired she was, she always smiled. Then, it happened. It was a few weeks after I began my freshman year of high school. When she was about to leave for work, she collapsed. Of course, we immediately called for an ambulance. Felix went with her while I went to school worried. After school, I went to see her. By then, they learned what caused her to collapse. Bone cancer. It started in her leg, but by the time it was discovered, it had spread too far. It was beginning to spread to her lungs. We didn't have much money. Our insurance would only cover so much. We were told there was an operation which had a chance to cure her, but it has a high rate of failure, so our insurance won't cover it. The only way we can afford it is if both Felix and I spent our entire life savings. What did you do? Absolutely nothing. I wanted to pay for the operation, but my stupid brother refused. And to top it all off, Mother agreed with him. She's given up. Now she's just lying there, waiting to die. I understand her reasoning. She doesn't want us to throw away our futures. But she shouldn't have to make that kind of decision. I don't know what I can do without her. I can't let her die like this. She's the reason I've been studying medicine these last few years. If those doctors won't save her, then I will. I have to save her. So, now you know. Please, do me a favor and never, ever tell Tomoka this story. I don't care what kind of crazy circumstance you're in. If you tell her, I swear to God. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone else about this. Yeah, unless, was it that obvious? Thank you. Come on, I'll walk you home. I never knew that about her. Me neither. That was probably one of the few times she's ever opened up to anybody about that. She always looked like the kind of person to keep everything in. I guess even she needs to let it out now and then. Remind me never to ask you to keep another secret. Don't worry, that's the only secret I've ever told. Come on, the stairs are this way. Oh god, alright, stairwell A. Let's try the second floor first. Fair enough. Cross your fingers. No! Alright, there's something good on the second floor then. That's clearly where this is going. No dice. Sounded like it unlocked. It still won't open. Maybe they sealed it off with duct tape or a blowtorch. Well, let's try the fourth floor then. Attempt number 2. This should work, I think. If it doesn't, then I don't know. We'll just kill someone, I guess. Whatever, I'm doing it. Please. Please. Magical door, please. Ah! Gotcha. Yes, it's open. I can feel it. We're one step closer to getting out of here. But we're heading up. At this point, we can't hope to climb out a window. Right, but we can't give up until the very end. Yeah, you're right. Well, let's check it out. Hold it, wait for the rest of us. Huh? Okay. Everyone! You trying to leave us behind? Good work, guys. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get going. Alright. Third floor, a third puzzle, I assume? Okay. 2 years ago, junior year. Ugh. How'd you do on the test? I think I did okay. I mean, I know I did okay. How about you? I'll live. But I keep getting hung up on the factorials, like 11, 6! That's how you're supposed to read it out loud, right? I've always found them quite simple. I mean, I've never had any trouble at all. Factorials are just each of the numbers up to x multiplied by each other. I mean, this is like a 2-year-old stuff. Come on, like 6 is just 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Come on. I know that, but dividing them is a pain. Since we can't use calculators during tests, have to multiply and divide all these numbers. That's one way to do it, but there's a simpler way. For example, 11, 6 becomes 11 times 10 times 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 divided by 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Then the numbers in the denominator cancel out the same numbers in the numerator. Oh, you're right. Then we're left with 11 times 10 times 9 times 8 times 7. And that equals 55,440, obviously. Let me try another one. Is anyone else understanding what they're saying? Not a clue. That's Edmund for you. A complete and total nerd. He's always been such a complete nerd. Growing up, I'd ask him for help, but he'd ask me what grades I get, and he'd say they're too low. I never could understand his explanations. I guess he's kind of like how a computer translates instructions into binary. That's what I was thinking, Cecile. Except without translating it back into English. See? Oh, I get it. Then how come Tomoko understands him? I guess they're just both in the same wavelength. They must be. Before coming here, he never studied with anyone. But ever since meeting Tomoko, they've been studying together almost every day after school. And you were worried that he wouldn't be able to make any friends on his own. I wasn't worried about Edmund. Just really concerned about everything that he does and who he's with all the time. I'm just glad she has a friend she can trust. You know, after the incident. Alright, 10 hours left. We're in the 4th floor. It's raining. It was raining that night too, wasn't it? Oh, God, this rain is so loud. Jesus Christ, hang on. Give me a second here. The sound? Yeah, okay. Let's turn that down a little bit. Jesus Christ. Alright. You know, that night. It's nothing. Of all the memories to pop up, why does that one come to mind? Why are we constantly remembering things that have happened throughout our lives as if they're somehow relevant to what's happening here? And then the rain stopped. So, guys, how would we split the group? Why would we even need to? We're all on the same floor. Okay, you know what? Again, I don't like how me and Billy are on the same wavelength. Do we even need to? We're all on the same floor. You heard what Josh said. Well, that may be true, but it doesn't mean we can get careless. How is sticking together being careless? Cecile's right. In any case, if everyone's alright with this, then we'll stick with our current groups. I want somebody new. Hang on. All the floors before now had a puzzle, right? Well, yeah, but why do you ask? Then let's have a little fun. Fun? I'm gonna make an offer you can't refuse. Boys versus girls. Whoever solves this floor's puzzle first wins. God, Argus. You're not doing a lot to put you up higher on my list. Hey, this isn't a game, you know. Our lives are on the line here. It's just an idea. Might be good for morale, you know? Not a half bad idea. I'm down. Argus knows just the right word to say. I'm not opposed to it, as long as it's okay with everyone else. Guess it wouldn't hurt. This is so stupid. What do you think, Tomoko? I'm fine either way. Whatever, let's just go already. We'll search rooms 406 through 410 while you three search the rest. But what if the necessary clue is in those rooms? We can handle that. Let's regroup after we're done with our rooms. Got it. Laters. Be safe, Edmund. Yeah, same goes for you. What? High school romance. What is going through their heads? Come on, we should get going. Let's check this room first. Hey, wait! I was still laughing. All right. Well, we've done our full circle again, and we are now back at at another floor, ready to search some more rooms and probably hear another flashback. Somebody better die soon. Is all I'm saying. I think I have the patience for about one more of these cycles before something else needs to happen. But you'll have to find out with me if that occurs, and also find out if I have what my win-loss record on this next puzzle is going to be. Right now, we're 1-1. We'll have to find out. Until then, though, this has been Downstage Gaming. I have been your host, Josh, and I will catch you all next time.